Hello, the Revive Shadow here, and welcome to another video. So I'm back with another Subnautica update. Actually didn't realize that some new creatures got added to the game when I made my Lost River video. And there's also been quite a few other changes regarding the Cyclops and depth modules and stuff like that. So I'll show you those later, but there's been quite a few new creatures added. Well, they're only spawnable, they don't spawn naturally, but they have animations and some of them have sounds, like this one. This is the Sea Treader, one of the... What is this one doing? Goodbye. Yeah, they're not complete yet, but yeah, they kind of just are in the sea and they tread, but they look great, they sound amazing. I mean, if I just heard that noise, I don't know why they're drifting to the side randomly, but if I just heard that noise and I was off exploring in the middle of the night, I was just like, hey, what on earth is that? I'd be like pretty terrified. And then I'd realize that these things are pretty cool. But they can attack you. See, this one, they take swipes at you if you go in front of them. So do gotta be careful of that. And it does quite a bit of damage, actually. Just turn back to daytime. So yeah, basically, they follow this path that goes through a specific biome that's actually called the Sea Treader Path. And they go through this big long thing which goes through the Deep Grand Reef and the Dunes biome. So if I go along here, yeah, here we are in the Deep Grand Reef. So this creature should be coming in pretty soon. It's going to be really, really awesome to encounter. It seems that the AI will already follow the path, because this guy spawned him over there and he's already turned and followed her around here. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, moving on to the next creature, we have the crab squid. Now this guy doesn't have sounds yet, but he's got pretty much all of his animations. And yeah, he's a crab squid. The names of these things, you can't fault them. The Sea Treader is in the sea and it treads. The crab squid is a crab and a squid. It also attacks and it hits pretty hard, and you can't really outrun it. Like most of the creatures in this game, it will kind of just hunt you down and kind of eat you, basically, like that. They will walk along the ground like a crab, as well as swim around kind of like a squid. I really like the design though. It's a crab and a squid. The transparency is great. It just looks really nice. And yeah, these things would be pretty terrifying to find in the depths. You just see, like, let me turn it to nighttime. You just see that and you'd be like, what? So yeah, I can't wait till they get sounds. And they're probably going to go in the new blood kelp biome, because they look quite nice there, and maybe in the Lost River, but that hasn't been determined quite yet. And yeah, I also expected them to be a bit bigger, but oh well. They'll probably have some changes pretty soon. Anyway, next creature we have spine eel. This thing just has bone shark sounds, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty terrifying. It's like, well, this crab squids are kind of killing it right now, but it's basically a big long eel that's transparent and you can see its spine, and well, that's the name. And it's got this kind of shark face on the front. Ooh. Wow. Yikes. Yeah, the crab squids like to kill everything. It seems the crab squids actually killed the spine eel. Wow, those guys are relentless. No idea what's going on with this one. I think he's dead, but he's just kind of twitching randomly. But anyway, I'm just gonna let myself get healed so I can show you what the spine eels are like when they attack. So yeah, here's a spine eel, and he'll kind of lash out those tendril things at you. He bit me. Does quite a bit of damage, but yeah, he wouldn't be too hard to deal with. But it'd still be an interesting encounter. Anyway, next creature, as long as he doesn't attack me. Next creature is one of the most anticipated. It is the Warper. Now this guy isn't quite done yet. He does teleport. See, look at him go. I have no idea. Stop! 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 Yeah, you can't keep track of this guy very easily. I have no idea where he is right now. But yeah, he will just teleport around everywhere. And he will teleport you and other creatures. Whoop, I think he just missed there. His portals don't have proper textures yet, or anything. But there we go. He's teleported. No idea where. Where'd he go? Oh, it's down there. So yeah, he will teleport you. There we go. Yeah, he teleports you and does a bit of damage. Not that much damage, but he can actually teleport the sea moth. So if you come at him in a sea moth, he'll just teleport you out of there, and he does quite a bit of damage to the sea moth. And yeah, as I said, he will teleport other creatures. What's going on? I think we have a solar eclipse. It's what it kind of looks like. Because whoa, it's really dark all of a sudden. And the spine looks awesome in the nighttime. You can just see all that. Whoa! That actually kind of scared me. Kill him. Yeah, it looks like that was a solar eclipse, because now it's light again. If I didn't know those existed, that would have been kind of freaky. But yeah, the Warpers die pretty easily. Well, if I can find him. Because he keeps teleporting. They only take like a few knife slashes and they die. But yeah, it'd be really. Yep, see there we go. He's dead. It'd be a pretty interesting encounter if you saw just a Warper teleport in, look at you for a moment, teleport out, because they're supposed to be intelligent. And I think that's kind of what they're going for. But yeah, there are actually a few more creatures that were added pretty recently, like after my last video. And that's kind of why I decided to make this video. There is quite a few creatures that now have proper animations now. Well, I'll just show you those. There's the lava, or is it the lava? Yes, it is. So this guy, he has proper swimming animations. Ow! I should probably get rid of that guy. But yeah, the lava, he has proper swimming animations, and he will apparently latch onto the ground and just kind of sit there. These guys are gonna just be kind of passive creatures in the lava biome. Once that's finished, I need to take this thing down. Come on, let's go! Fight me! Oh, that's all you got. That's all you got. Come on. There we go. I am victorious. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. But yeah, moving on, we have the cute fish now has animations. This is going to be for people who get the deluxe version of the game, and if you buy it in early access, you get that for free once the game hits 1.0. So this guy kind of will just follow you around and be like cute. He definitely is cute if I can get him to stay still. Let's hold still. Now he's randomly spinning. There he is. What a great guy. Yeah, I can see that thing following me around. But yeah, anyway, another creature that got its animations is the Sea Emperor. So I'll just spawn him in. There we go. He does attack pretty hard, but now... Ow. Ow. Yeah, he doesn't turn properly or anything yet, but... and doesn't have an attack animation, but... he does move. His tentacles move now. Let me just turn invisible on. But yeah, he looks pretty awesome, especially at nighttime. You can just see that, and that is pretty terrifying. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see that in the depths. And next, the sea dragon is now spawnable, which is awesome. Just look at this guy. It's a variant of the It's a variant of the Sea Emperor, apparently. Its tentacles don't move properly yet. They don't have proper physics, but he does attack, and he does have a kind of biting animation. But yeah, this is kind of like a fire version, a lava version of that, the Sea Emperor, apparently. Not sure what this guy's going to do in terms of gameplay, if he's just going to be kind of going around and be like, hey, I'm a giant dragon squid thing. So he just killed a warper, wow. Yeah, so he's pretty cool. Wow, he's just eating all the warpers. Thanks for that, I guess. But anyway, that's about it for new creatures. I mean, that's all I've got. Only like, what is it, 8 new creatures? So yeah, none of these are in game yet. They're still a work in progress, but they should be coming pretty soon. Their animations have been done for a while. They only just got put in game though. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. Anyway, moving on to the Cyclops and the changes it's had.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, we have
All
this
systems online.
this new guy he's like, hey, when you come in. It's pretty nice. And these lockers, they actually work now. They have 2 by, what is it, 6 storage, which isn't a lot, but you've got quite a lot of lockers, so that's going to be really handy. Have some free storage to come in with the thing. A lot of these changes are kind of to make the Cyclops more relevant, because it wasn't really cost effective before. Like, the sea moth was so much better and cheaper. So yeah, now it's a lot better. It's also got this little thing here where you can turn the lights off to save power. It's kind of just a aesthetic thing. Isn't really that useful, but it's kind of nice. The lighting on that thing's not right. But yeah, it's pretty nice. And that button doesn't work right now, but it will turn the floodlights off, like the front lights here. And another thing is that if I was going around and there was a big rock there, it will tell me that there's a rock in front of me with this little warning thing. And that is pretty nice. It's especially useful for like reversing it. The Cyclops is quite hard to steer in that regard because I've got a lot of blind spots, so it's warning me there's something behind me. That's really useful. I heard that they were going to add like cameras to the sides so you could switch your view and see, but apparently that's not a thing anymore. This replaces it, and that's pretty nice. And the depth modules have been completely reworked. So before you could craft Cyclops pressure compensator, you could put it in, and you could have several of those in the same Cyclops. Now, instead of having several of the same, you actually upgrade the same one module, so that it doesn't take up as many slots, and it's just generally better. And yeah, this thing, for the Cyclops, couldn't go as deep. Its default depth wasn't as deep. I don't remember exactly what it was, but now its default depth is 500 meters. The Sea Moth, I believe, can only go 200 meters without upgrades. So yeah, the Cyclops is definitely definitely getting a lot better and more relevant. And if you put one unupgraded module, you get 900 meters, which is actually the Sea Moth's maximum depth with full modules, full upgrades. And if you go to the upgrade station, there's a new tab for Cyclops upgrades, and there's a hull reinforcement module. You can upgrade your old one. It costs quite a bit, but now you get 1500 meters, and yeah, just to prove that's not making any difference if I have it or not. It's not adding anything to the extra depth. But anyway, yeah, so the Cyclops can go a lot deeper than the Sea Moth now. that's a little bug there. But yeah, it costs like 10 extra plastil ingots, as well as your old modules. So it isn't cheap, but it is better than having just filling all your slots with depth modules. So anyway, I'll show you what's been done with the sea moth. There's my base. There it is. With the sea moth upgrade, depth upgrade modules.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So yeah, as I said, the default depth, max depth of the sea moth is only 200 meters by default, and now you can craft different versions of the pressure compensator. There's Mark 1, Mark 2, and Mark 3. Each level requires a previous level as an ingredient, and you need to add a bit of plasteel and a computer chip to upgrade it. And yeah, so with one module, with the Mark 1 module, you get 300 meters. So it seems you can actually have two pressure compensators modules to increase the max depth. That seems to be different, because I remember, well, I tried this morning and it wasn't like that. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but anyway, the idea was that you just upgrade that one
Warning.
module.
Maximum depth reached.
So yeah,
Hull damage imminent.
just down here, it's already past this max depth. But yeah, with one module you get 300 meters. With Mark 2 module you get 500 meters. With a Mark 3 module you get 900 meters max. So yeah, the sea moth definitely can't go as deep as the Cyclops anymore. It's still more versatile and faster, but yeah, the Cyclops is definitely a lot more relevant, and I'll be using it a lot more when I play the game. So there's been a few other changes to the way that the tanks work, the air tanks. There's now a specific slot for them. Having them in your inventory won't do anything. So let me just... so the air tanks now give 60 seconds, just one of them gives 60 seconds, because obviously you can't have more than one. So that's pretty reasonable, and it's also a little bit more expensive. So if I craft one of those, it'll go into the slot, and yeah, pretty much give me a lot more, but it won't take up as much inventory space, which is pretty nice. And then if you upgrade it to a high capacity tank, well, I've got no cost on, so it didn't really upgrade it, just kind of crafted a new one, but you can have 165 O2, and that's your maximum. You can't have any more by having extra tanks in your inventory. So yeah, that's how that works. It's a lot better, it makes a lot more sense, and it's a lot less confusing for new players. So that's nice. And yeah, now we come to the one of the best features, best new features. Very important, very game changing. You can now sit on these chairs. That's pretty nice. This is gonna change the way I play the game, guys. It's gonna be amazing. And you can also use the PDA while sitting on chairs and on benches. So yeah, that's pretty nice. You know, I always like sitting on chairs. It's a good way to spend my time in the game. And yeah, I'll just quickly show you the scanner room. It's not new, but it's still a really nice addition, and well, why not show it anyway? But yeah, pretty much what it does is, well, if it load, it shows a scan of the surrounding terrain, and you can display resources. So if I wanted to find lithium, click that thing, and it starts scanning, and those little orange dots are where lithium is, and those little blue dots in the middle, the blue-green ones, are actually cameras. So yeah, you can take out a camera and go explore with the camera without risking dying. The camera does have a health bar and can get destroyed by creatures, and it does have an energy bar, so if you use it for too long, it will just die, essentially. And you have to come back to the scanner room to get your energy back. And you can't go too far away from the scanner room, otherwise it will lose its signal. And yeah, so you can see that it's showing lithium well, there's a spine eel, but yeah, it's telling me where lithium is. I don't really like the HUD indicator, but yeah, this thing's just generally good for exploring as well. It's got a nice big light, and you can just kind of go around and see what's there before you go on yourself and risk your life. You also get 2 different cameras, and you can switch between them. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I feel like that's going to be really useful for exploring. And there is actually some upgrades that you can install. You can craft more cameras in case they get destroyed, but you can also get a range upgrade and a speed upgrade. The range upgrade increases how far you can take the cameras out, makes sense, and the speed upgrade increases the speed that the cameras go. And yeah, the scanner room HUD chip, if you put it into your slot on your character, it's a little. You kind of think it would go in there, but actually it goes into your computer chip slots on your character. It'll actually show the resources that you're currently scanning. So that's going to be quite useful for getting things. I still don't really like the UI for that. It's kind of a bit ugly, but oh well. You can just take it out whenever you're done. So yeah, it's a pretty nice. It's pretty much done. I assume the upgrades are going to get changed, but I kind of wanted to hold off showing this because it was just changing so much, like every few days, and now it's pretty much done. And yeah, it kind of shows a little preview of where you last were in the camera. And yeah, that's the scanner room. I think that's about everything that's changed recently. A lot of things going on. I'm gonna start doing more of these Subnautica update videos every so often whenever new stuff gets added. Cover everything that's new. And yeah, if you enjoy this kind of content, if you want to see more Subnautica videos, leave a like, subscribe, because that would be pretty appreciated. That's you know, I always like having more numbers. More numbers is always nice. And yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.